In this video series, I'm going to be covering AI in use in the enterprise. And my proposition, my manifesto for this video series is that we ought to be managing AI like an asset. Now, I would say that I come from a governance background, but it's not just about managing the risk and the cost. We should be managing AI like an asset because if we manage it properly, we can unlock some of the innovation. We can release some of the barriers to people using this stuff, and we can innovate faster, and we can therefore make our companies and our organizations more competitive and differentiate ourselves. So in this series, I will cover how AI is being used in the enterprise, what it looks like when it's actually in use in the enterprise, what the risk looks like, and some of the regulation that's coming down the pipe for the enterprise in terms of management of AI. We'll look at how we manage it and how we build a governance model for managing AI. And I want to leave you with some takeaways, both for in use in your organization and also for you personally in your career around AI. So in this video, I want to cover the concept of sprawl. So research from the ITAM forum suggests that 59% of organizations are experimenting or using AI for professional use. So there's lots of people experimenting with it personally and professionally, but 60% of organizations are using it for professional use within the enterprise. And yet 38% of that same sample said that they didn't know who had the ball in terms of managing things. And to me, this looks very like enterprise IT sprawl that we've seen before. So although, AI is transformative, I think it's as transformative as the invention of the internet itself. That's how big I think it's going to be. But in terms of the enterprise, it looks very, very similar to what we've seen before in terms of sprawl. So if you look at public cloud, if you look at software as a service, if you look at even things like USB pens or iPads, or even VMware and the beginning of virtual machines, all of these things started experimentally. It's experimental technology, it's bleeding edge, people play with it, and before you know it, it spreads like wildfire, and we have to put the governance in place afterwards. Now, what I'm suggesting in this video series is that we need to start managing AI like an asset now, not just for the cost and the risk, but for managing the innovation. So in the next video, I'll cover what AI is actually in use in the enterprise and what does it look like and what does the risk look like.